Hi students, welcome to my channel. This is the last class of electromagnetic induction chapter. In this class, we can discuss about AC generator. AC generator. AC generator, or we can also call it as alternator. AC generator or alternator. Okay, listen. This class we can discuss about AC generator or alternator. AC generator, before we can go for AC generator, in school level itself people studied about dynamo or generator. Yes, dynamo or generator. Simply, dynamo or generator means what? Dynamo or generator means is a device. Yes, it is a device used to convert mechanical energy to electrical energy. Yes, dynamo or generator. In school level itself, we have a familiar definition. Is a device used to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Now we are going to discuss about what? AC generator. AC generator means what? Definition. It is a device. It is a device. It is a device used to convert mechanical energy. Used to convert mechanical energy into alternating electrical energy. Mechanical energy into alternating electrical energy. Alternating electrical energy. Okay, simple. What is meant by AC generator? Is simple. It is a device used to convert mechanical energy into alternating electrical energy. It's called as what? AC generator. Yes, AC generator. Next, what is the principle behind the AC generator? Principle of the AC generator. The principle behind the AC generator will be simple: electromagnetic induction. The principle behind the AC generator will be electromagnetic induction. It works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Already people well familiar with electromagnetic induction. Whenever the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes continuously, the EMF is going to be induced. Same way here also it works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. This is what principle of the AC generator. Now we can see the diagram of the AC generator. Diagram. It will be simple diagram. Here the diagram consists of, first one, there will be two strong magnetic poles. One will be north pole, another will be south pole. There will be two strong magnetic poles. One will be north pole, another will be south pole. There will be two strong magnetic poles. In between the two strong magnetic poles, I am going to place a coil or armature. I am going to place a coil or armature. Coil or armature. This one I am going to take A, B, C, D. Coil or armature. This coil or armature are rotated with the help of two metallic brushes. Two slip rings. Two slip rings. One will be R1, another will be R2. Okay, there will be two slip rings. One will be R1, another will be R2. There will be two strong magnetic north and south pole. This is going to be rotated. In between the two strong magnetic poles, I am going to place an armature. That will be A, B, C, D. And these armature is going to be rotated with the help of two slip rings R1 and R2. For this R1 and R2, they are going to attach it to a brushes. Carbon brushes, we can say that will be brushes or carbon brushes B1 and B2. Attached to a two metal brushes, they are going to call it as what? Carbon brushes B1 and B2. These are going to be connected to a load, to external output EMF. Here we are going to get what? Output alternating EMF we are going the diagram. These are going to be connected with the help of what? Metal shaft. This one we are going to call it as what? Metal shaft. Metal shaft. This is what? Axis of rotation. Axis of rotation. Clear? Yes, no. This is the diagram of the AC generator. Yes, no. AC generator. Simple things here. The AC generator consists of, there will be two strong magnetic poles. One will be north, another will be south. In between the two strong magnetic poles, I am going to place an armature or coil. Yes, no. Armature or coil. That armature or coil I am going to take. This armature or coil is going to be rotated with the help of two slip rings R1 and R2. This R1 and R2 are going to call it what? Slip rings. Are rotated with the help of slip rings R1 and R2. R1 and R2 connected with the help of metal shaft. Yes, no, metal shaft. These two carbon brushes B1 and B2 are attached to the metal ring and connected to the output. Yes, no, connected to the output. Here we are going to get output of the EMF. Okay, this is the diagram of the AC generator. Now we can see the construction part. Construction. The AC generator consists of four main parts. This consists of what? Four main parts. Four main parts. First one, it will be field magnets. First one will be field magnets. Second one will be armature. Second one will be what? Armature. Third one will be slip rings. And fourth one it will be, third one will be slip rings, and fourth one it will be brushes. Okay, these are the four main parts of the AC generator. This one, first one it will be field magnets, armature, slip rings, and brushes. Here, field magnet is what? N and S. N and S are the two powerful strong magnetic poles. N and S are the two strong powerful magnetic poles. Here, N and S are the two strong magnetic poles. The main purpose of using the two strong magnetic poles is supply the uniform magnetic field. Yes, no, supply the uniform magnetic field to the coil to be rotated. Means the flux is going to be changes. Means magnetic field lines are going to be breaking. That magnetic field lines or uniform magnetic field are produced by the two strong magnetic poles. That will be what we are going to cut as what? Field magnets. Main purpose is to supply the uniform magnetic field. In small dynamo or generator, the permanent magnets are going to be used. In commercial generator, we are going to use the electromagnets. Yes, in case of power field magnets are used by permanent magnets. In case of small generators, in commercial generators, we are going to use what? Electromagnets. Okay. Next one, armature. Armature is nothing but what? Coil only. Coil A, B, C, D. Armature means what? Coil. That will be coil A, B, C, D. This is the coil A, B, C, D. Okay, is made up of a copper wire wound on it, insulated copper. Large number of copper wire is going to be insulated copper wire is going to be wound on a laminated soft iron core. Yes, sir. Coil is going to be simple. Coil is consists of soft iron core, laminated soft iron core. Above the laminated soft iron core, we are going to wound on a large number of insulated copper wire is going to be wound on it. That one we are going to cut as what? Coil or armature. Next one will be what? Slip rings. Slip rings means what? R1 and R2. The main purpose of using the slip rings, it will be simple. Use it to rotate the coil. Yes, use it to rotate the coil. These are the two slip rings R1 and R2 are attached to the coil. When they are going to be attached to the coil, what will happen? The coil is going to be rotated. These two rings help to rotate the coil. Yes, these are the two slip rings are used to rotate the coil. Next one, last one, it will be what? Brushes. B1 and B2. The brushes are directly attached to the slip rings R1 and R2. Brushes are directly attached to the slip rings R1 and R2 and connected to the load to get the external output. Yes, to get the output. Okay, these are the brushes. This is what construction of the AC generator. This is the construction of the AC generator. Clear? Clear? Yes, sir. It is a device used to convert mechanical energy into alternating electrical energy is called AC generator. The principle behind the AC generator will be simple electromagnetic induction. Whenever the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes continuously, the EMF is going to be induces 4 parts field magnets used to supply the strong uniform magnetic field to the coil. Armature is a coil of laminated soft iron core. Above the laminated soft iron core, large number of insulated copper wire is going to be wound on it. 2 slip rings R1 and R2 used to rotate the coil. V1 and V2 are the brushes. The brushes are connected to attached to the load and connected to the output. This is about what? Construction. Then we can go for the working. Working it will be simple. See here. When the coil is made to rotate, when you are going to rotate the coil, this means mechanical energy, coil is going to be rotated. When the coil is going to be rotated, what happens? In between the 2 strong magnetic field lines, there will be magnetic field lines are there. Magnetic field lines will be there. When the coil is going to be start rotate, what happens? The flux is going to be changes. When the flux changes, the EMF is going to be induces. Yes, the EMF is going to be induces. When the EMF is going to be induces, the current is also going to be induces in the circuit. That is what AC generator. The working it will be simple. When the coil should rotate, when the coil is going to be rotate, when the coil rotates, what will happen? The flux is going to be changes. When the flux changes, the EMF is going to be induces. Already we know. When the EMF induces, same way current is also flows through the induced current is going to be flows through the circuit. It is called as what? Working of the AC generator. Here, what's the current? We are going to get to what? AC current. Or induced EMF it will be alternating EMF. It is an alternating EMF. How we are going to get the alternating EMF? I will explain later. Keep in mind this graph. I am going to explain it later. How we are going to get zero, maximum in the negative direction. How the direction of the EMF or current is going to be varies with respect to time. I will explain at the end. Okay. This is about what? The working of the AC generator. Now in this, here they will ask 5 marks question. Derive the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. Okay. They will ask the question. Derive the expression for maximum EMF. Derive the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. Derive the expression for maximum EMF in an AC generator. Derive the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. Clear? Yes, induced in an AC generator. Derive the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. They will ask for 5 marks question. Very, very important question. Keep in mind. Derive the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. Simple thing here. When the coil is going to be rotated, okay, it is going to possess what? Angular velocity. Listen, when coil is going to be rotated, what is going to possess? It is going to possess angular velocity. That angular velocity of the coil. Angular velocity of the coil is given by omega is equal to what? Theta by t. Angular velocity means what? Rate of change of angular displacement. Here coil is going to be rotated. What is going to be happen? Angle is going to be changes. Therefore, it is given by angular velocity is equal to what? Omega is equal to theta by t. Means theta is equal to what? Omega into t. This one I am going to take equation 1. Okay. when this will be omega is equal to theta by t, what will happen? When the coil is going to be rotated, automatically the flux is going to be changes. That's what will be given by magnetic flux. Magnetic flux linked with the coil. Magnetic flux linked with the coil. Simple, no? When coil is going to be rotated, whatever the field lines are going to be there, they are going to be cut by the coil. The field lines are going to be cut by the coil. The flux is going to be changes. The flux linked with the coil is given by what? Flux pi is equal to, already people know that, NBA cos theta. NAB cos theta. According to equation 1, theta is equal to what? Omega t. Yes, theta is equal to what? Omega t. When I am going to substitute in place of theta is equal to omega t, this one I am going to take equation 2. Substitute 1 in 2. When I am going to substitute equation 1 in 2, what is going to become? Flux pi is equal to NAB into cos omega t. NAB into cos omega t. Clear? Yes or no? Whenever the flux is going to be changes, the flux linked with the coil is given by flux pi is equal to NAB cos omega t. Now, we know that according to Faraday's law, according to Faraday's law, according to the Faraday's law, EMF induced is what? E is equal to minus d pi by dt. The induced EMF is equal to minus d pi by dt. This one I am going to take equation 3 and this one will be equation 4. Clear? I am going to rub the diagram. It will be simple. The coil is going to be rotated. It is going to possess angular velocity. We know omega is equal to theta by t. Whenever the coil is going to be rotated, the flux is also going to be changes. The flux linked with the coil, I am going to write what? NAB cos theta. In place of theta, I am going to write omega t. Automatically, according to Faraday's law, we know that flux is going to be changes. EMF is going to be induced. The rate of induced EMF is directly proportional to what? Rate of change of flux. Induced EMF is directly proportional to rate of change of magnetic flux. E is equal to minus d pi by dt. I am going to rub the diagram. I will go for the remaining derivation. Okay. Now what I am going to do? I am going to substitute equation 3 in 4. Substitute 3 in 4. I am going to substitute equation 3 in 4. When I am going to substitute equation 3 in 4, what is going to become? When I am going to substitute equation 3 in 4, what I am going to become? E is equal to minus d by dt of, in place of pi, NAB cos omega t. NAB cos omega t. Before differentiation, what you have to do? Constant term you have to take outside the differentiation. NAB I am going to take outside. NAB d by dt of cos omega t. Clear? In the coil, number of turns in the coil will be constant. Area of the coil is also constant. The field supplied from the field magnets is also constant. Whenever coil is going to be rotated, only what angle is going to be changes, that will be cos omega t. Only omega t is going to be changes. That's why I am going to given by NAB constant outside. Only cos term I am going to take inside the differentiation. Now d by dt of cos omega t. D by dt of cos omega t. D by dt of cos omega t is what? Differentiation of cos omega t. D by dt of cos omega t. Already people know that differentiation of cos is what? Minus sin omega t. Again omega t differentiation is what? Omega. Means differentiation of cos omega t is what? Minus omega into sin omega t. Remember, differentiation of cos omega t is minus sin omega into sin omega t. When I am going to substitute here, minus NAB differentiation of cos omega t is what? Minus sin omega into sin omega t minus omega into sin omega t. Minus into minus is going to become what? Plus. I'm going to take n omega n NAD omega into sin omega t. This is what? EMF induced. This is what? EMF induced. Here I am going to take NAB omega, it will be E naught. E naught will be what? NAB omega means that E is equal to E naught sin omega t. E is equal to what? E naught sin omega t. Here E naught is what? Maximum induced EMF. E naught is what? Maximum induced EMF. E naught is what? Maximum induced EMF. Clear? Simple here. When the coil is going to be rotated in a uniform magnetic field, it possesses angular velocity is given by omega is equal to theta by t. Whenever coil rotates, flux is going to be changes. The flux will include the coil. Flux phi is equal to NAB cos theta. In place of theta is what you have to write? Omega t. Okay. You will get NAB cos omega t. According to Faraday's law, flux changes, EMF changes. EMF induces. Phi is given by, in place of phi, minus NAB into cos omega t. Means minus NAB into d by dt of cos omega t. Differentiation of cos omega t is what? Minus sin omega t into omega. I am going to substitute here. I will get this. This is the maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. They asked the question, give us the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. I think it will be clear. Now I will explain how the induced EMF or induced current is going to be varies. Direction of the direct induced current or induced EMF varies with respect to time. I will explain now. Clear? Okay. So students, now I am going to explain how the EMF or current induced it will be changes with respect to time. How it will be alternating EMF or alternating current. I am going to explain with the help of 5 stages. Here there will be 2 strong magnetic poles construction of the AC generator, north and south pole. In between I am going to place a coil. Based on the rotation of the coil, based on the rotation of the coil, I am going to classify it into 5 stages. I am going to classify it into 5 stages. That's a little bit simple. Next, already we know the expression for maximum EMF induced in an AC generator. E is what? E naught sin omega t. That's why E naught sin omega t. Here in place of omega t, what we can write? Theta. Omega t angular velocity into time is theta. No, simple. This one I am going to assume as what? Coil. This one I am going to assume as a coil. This is the area vector. This is the area vector. First case I am going to take theta is what? 0. This one theta is what? 0. Theta will be 0. Very simple here. I am going to take this side will be north pole. This side will be south pole. This is north and this will be south. Magnetic field lines are passing through this direction. Theta will be 0 means the plane of the coil. I am going to place the plane of the coil perpendicular to the field. So I am going to place the plane of the coil will be perpendicular to the field. The area vector is what? Parallel to the field. When the area vector will be parallel to the field, theta will be what? Field is also in this direction. The area vector also is this direction. Theta will be what? 0. When theta will be 0, then I am going to substitute theta will be 0. Sin 0 will be 0. 0 into 0 will be what? 0. The EMF induced will be what? 0. This is about what? Stage 1. This is the coil. Plane of the coil I am going to place perpendicular to the field. Next one. Theta is equal to what? 90 degree. Angle between the area vector and field will be what? 90 degree. Means the plane of the coil we are going to place parallel to the field. I am going to place like this. This one I am going to place like this. I am going to rotate. Say first it will be like this. Next it will be like this. Now plane of the coil is what? Parallel to the field. The area vector will be perpendicular. This is the direction of magnetic field. This is the direction of magnetic field. This is the area vector. Theta will be what? 90 degree. Sin will be what? 1 into E naught. E is equal to what? E naught. This is the maximum EMF induced in the positive direction. The maximum EMF induced in the positive direction. Next. First it will be like this. Like this. I am going to rotate like this. Again it will rotate like this. Here. Commons. This will be A, B. Now this will be B, A. Now theta it will be what? 180 degree. Yes or no? Here also the plane of the coil will be what? perpendicular to the field only. Yes, now the plane of the coil will be perpendicular to the field. Theta will be again in what? First it will be both magnetic field and plane of the coil. First case it will be same direction, theta will be 0. Now magnetic field in this direction, the plane of the coil, I am taking this plane of the coil, means it will be in this direction, area vector, both are in opposite direction, theta will be what? 180 degree, again sin 180, yes or sin 180 is what? 0. Again EMF induced it will be 0. Means the flux change will be minimum, flux change will be minimum, what will happen? When theta will be 0, the induced EMF is also 0. Clear? Next. When it comes like this, again it is going to be rotated like this. Again see here, in this one, BACD, now see here, ABCD, yes sir, ABCD, ABCD. Again is what? The plane of the coil is perpendicular to parallel to the field. Yes, the plane of the coil will be parallel to the field. What will happen? This is the area vector, this will be the field. What will happen? Theta will be 270. Yes, no, theta will be 270. When theta will be 270, sin 270 will be what? Minus 1. Yes, no, sin 270 will be minus 1. Minus 1 means that will be minus E naught. 270 minus E naught is the minimum maximum EMF induced. Maximum EMF induced in the negative direction. Yes, no, maximum EMF induced in the negative direction. Again it will come to the original portion. The plane of the coil will be perpendicular to the field. Yes, and again it will come to the original position. The plane of the coil will be perpendicular to the field. Again theta will be what? 360 or 0. Listen, 360 or 0. Sin 360 or 0 means what? Again it will be 0. The induced EMF will be 0. In this way, the EMF induced will be changes the direction. Induced EMF or induced current changes the direction continuously or simultaneously. Yes, not continuously or simultaneously. Yeah, in this way it is going to be AC generator is going to produce the alternating EMF or induced EMF. Clear? There will be two strong magnetic poles north and south. I am going to place a coil. Based on the rotation of the coil, I am going to make 5 stages. 1, 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. I am going to make 5 stages. Now, this one only you can assume plane of the coil. First, it will be simple. Plane of the coil is perpendicular to the field. Area vector will be like this. This one I am going to take. Perpendicular to the field. This is the plane I am taking. Area vector will be parallel. Theta will be what? 0 degree. Field is also in this direction. Theta 0, sin 0 will be 0, 0 EMF. Next, second case, coil is going to be rotate. Plane of the coil will be parallel to the field. Area vector will be perpendicular. This is the plane I am taking. Area vector will be parallel. Theta is what? 90 degree. Theta 90. Set magnetic field in this direction. Theta will be 90 degree. Theta will be 90. Theta will be 90. Again it will be E naught. Next again coil rotates. Plane of the coil perpendicular. Area vector will be anti-parallel. Field in this direction. First case area vector. Second case this is the area vector. Theta is what? 180 degree. Sin 180 again it will be what? 0. Again induced EMF will be 0. Next again rotate. Plane of the coil will be parallel to the field. Area vector will be perpendicular. Again first it will be in this direction. Next it will be in this direction. 270. Sin 270 is what? Again minus 1. Minus 1 it will be the maximum EMF induced in the negative direction. Again it will come to the original portion. Yes sir. Again it will come to the original portion. Yes sir. Again it will come to like this. Again it comes to the original portion. Again this will be the magnetic field. This is also plane of the coil. Both will be in the same direction. Theta is 0 or 360. 0 or 360. Sin 0 or 360 means again it will be 0. This is A. Again it will do one more rotation. Again we will get the same curve. Yes sir. Coil will make one more rotation. Again what will happen? We will get the same curve like this. The induced EMF or induced current is going to be changes the direction continuously. Clear? This is what AC generator. In this concept, you have to remember what is meant by AC generator, principle of the AC generator, and below the expression for maximum induced EMF induced in a AC generator. These are the important question. Thank you. This is the end of your EMI chart. Thank you.